calendar, the month of Ashad, that is called June and July. And that Purnima, that is called full moon, is called the Ashadi Purnima. Purnima, understand? Purnima means full moon. Ashad month in Bengal, month name Ashad. This is called English calendar between end of June and beginning of the July. That is called Ashad. And that time very heavy rain also coming. There is also rainy season. So that is called Ashadi Purnima. This Purnima, Vasudev Goswami's appearance day, Avirbhav Tithi. So for this regard, that is called Vyasa Puja Mahotsav. Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas, who manifested Veda, Upanishad, Puran, Itihas, and Itihas means Mahabharata. Mahabharata is called Itihasa. And he also manifested many philosophy, these things, that is called Vedanta philosophy. This. Actually, Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas is called the incarnation of Lord Krishna, Krishna's avatar. That is called Saktavesh avatar. Saktavesh avatar means Lord invested all his potency one's heart. He is called Saktavesh avatar. Sakta means Sakti, potency. And like Narad Rishi, also he is called Saktavesh avatar. Narad, Prithu, Vyasa, they are called Krishna's Saktavesh avatar. Sakta means Sakti, potency. Abesh means to absorb. That's like fire put in the iron, that time iron rod become red. And that time iron rod can burn everything. That means the heat of the power of fire enter in the iron. Then iron can burn anything. In the same way, Lord, he imputed his power, Shakti, in Vyasadeva or Narad, Prithu. They are called, for this regard, they are Saktavesh avatars. Narad Rishi is called Lord Bhakti Avesh avatar. Remember, Narad Rishi called Bhaktavesh avatar. Bhakti and devotional service to Lord. Lord gave his Shakti of Bhakti in his heart. For this regard, Narad Rishi, he preached Bhakti all over the world. In the same way, Lord Krishna, he put all his power of knowledge, Gyan, in the heart of Vasudev. And for this regard, Vasudev is called Jnana Avesh Avatar. Gyan means knowledge. And if Lord will give power in your heart, knowledge, you can speak means. So now coming in this way, Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas. Actual tomorrow, the appearance day of Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas. His name is, what is his name? Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas. Remember his name. And so for this regard, we also celebrate his Abhirbhava Tithi. Krishna means he was blackish complexion. For this regard, his name first is called Krishna, or Krishna himself, and to give the power, potency in his heart. For this regard, also his name is Krishna. Dvaipayan means he was born in island. Deepa means island. And Krishna Dvaipayan. Vedavyas. Vedavyas means he manifests the Vedas, Purana, Upanishad. For this regard, Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas. His name. And he is the son of Parasar Rishi. Very nice, beautiful, his pastimes also. Yeah, how Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas was born in the island. Because his name is Krishna, what is his name? Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas. And Vyas means, what is it? That means Vistararthiti Veda. One Vedas, one he manifest. Vedas, for this is Vedavyas. And what is called Vyas? Vyas means, what is called Vyas? Vyas means if you make one circle and have to point in the middle, then you can also scratch the line in the middle, that's the point. That is called the Vyasa. You understand? You make one circle and one line, that circle line cover. But in the circle, how to make? In the point, one middle, one point. And in the middle of the point, you can scratch all the lines, touch that the line, which is through middle point, that is called Vyasa. Who is the middle point? That is called Krishna. That means Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas, he manifested Krishna's all sweet pastimes all over the world. And especially he wrote latest Purana Srimad Bhagavatam, and Krishna Katha, Govinda Katha is there. Though he wrote many granthas, Veda, Purana, Upanishad, Itihasa. Itihas means? What is Itihas? Mahabharata. Pancham Ved, fifth Vedas, that is called Itihas. And he divided the Vedas. How many Vedas? 4. Rig, Sam, Joju and Atharva Veda. And then also Upaved and many things, Saranga Vedas. So in this way, Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas, he has vast of knowledge. Without vast of knowledge, how possible to manifest this? And he wrote all the slokas in Sanskrit, Sanskrit verse, Sanskrit language. And not so easy to. So Krishna and his father name, what is it called, his father name? Parasar Rishi. Eh? So once Parasar Rishi, midday, he came on the bank of the Jamuna. He want to go somewhere and cross the river of Jamuna. Eh? And that time, in the bank of the Jamuna, there are no any boat. Because midday, all the boatmen, they are taking rest. Huh? Understand? Indian people, and they also midday they take lunch. After lunch, they must 1 hour have to rest. Huh? Understand? Lunch time. So there are no any boatmen. Then one boatman, what is his name? Just I forget his name. And Parasar Rishi told, I have to cross the river. I have to go other side of the Jamuna. And Parasar Rishi, he was very learned scholar person and very high class, exalted devotee of Krishna. And very powerful Rishi, Parasar Rishi. And so he called the one boatman, hey, I have to go other side of the Jamuna. And that boatman, he told, oh, now lunch time, I'm very tired, just I took prasad, I'm taking rest. Parasar Rishi told, no, I have to now cross the river, go there. That time that boatman told his daughter, right? Her name was Matsya Gandha. What is her name? What is the meaning of Matsya Gandha? Matsya means fish, Gandha means smell. That means the smell of the fish coming from her body. For this regard, her name is called, everybody call him Matsya Gandha. Understand? Every living entity have own smell coming from his body. You can recognize how? When you wash your clothes, washing machine, how do you recognize your cloth? If the same color of the clothes of your friends, put in the same washing machine, how do you know which one your cloth? By smell. By the smell you can reveal. But the same color. Understand? Everybody have white cloth. And put in the same washing machine. 5, 6, 7, 8. So how do you know which one your cloth? When you then smell, your body smell. Understand? As like cows. Cows, they can recognize which one her calf. Understand? Maybe you can see in the cattle, many cows are there, many small baby cows are there. But the cows can recognize which one her baby and get small. Which one not her, she will be kicked out. She will not give some milk. And cow, she will give milk only her own baby. And she also can recognize the smell from her cup. And then, in the same way, everybody's body smell like that. Because you are always taking the smell from your body, so you will not recognize yourself. Understand? Understand? But other person can recognize. Do you understand? Because always you are taking your body smell, so your nose cannot recognize it, discriminate. But other person who is sitting who left, right, can recognize your body smell. How is your body smell good? Very good. What is the body smell of Srimati Radhika? Do you know? Padma Gandha. Padma Gandha Vapurjusha. Srimati Radhika's body smell as like the blossom and lotus. What scripture? Padma Gandha Vapurjusha. Vapu means body. That means Srimati Radhika's body smell as like the very nice, beautiful, sweet blossom lotus. What is it? Padma Gandha. Gandhod Madhita. Gandhod Madhita Madhava. When Srimati Radhika she walks, her body smell spread, and then Krishna completely got intoxicated. Not only Krishna, even the black bees, bamboo bees, honey bees, they are very coming very close to Srimati Radhika's lotus feet. Or thinking, oh, maybe Srimati Radhika's lotus feet is as like blossom lotus. So all the honey bees, bamboo bees, they also are humming. Sugandha. This is true. Why I am saying? Every living entities have own body's smell. You have the body smell. But how to know? You have to know with your cloth. Understand? So this is the process, psychological effect. How to know which one your cloth.
Even with the soap? Even with soap?
Soap? What is soap?
Yeah, put soap in the washing machine.
Oh, soap, the washing machine also was. When they dry, how to know which cloth belongs to you? Everybody's cloth is the same color. How do you know which cloth belongs to you? Automatically you will smell coming. Smell coming. Understand? So that young girl, her name is called what? Matsya Gandha. Matsya means fish, Gandha means smell. That means smell of fish coming from her body. For this regard, everybody called her Matsya Gandha. And this thing. And actual her name Saptavati. What is her name? Saptavati. But everybody called her Matsya Gandha because the smell of the fish coming from her. Why smell of the fish coming from her body? Do you know? Actually, she was born from the stomach of the fish. She was born from the womb of the stomach of the fish. But how? Actually, what happened in Mahabharata explained this way. Once one what is it called? Damsel. You know, damsel? Yeah? What is it called? Damsel. Those who are flying in the sky. Understand? They are fly, very beautiful, attractive, and young girls. Yeah? Huh? So, once one damsel, she was flying over the sky. That time her womb or this miscarriage. Yeah? Yeah? Then one fish ate that is miscarriage. Yeah? Then one day one fisherman, and he caught the fish, and when he caught the fish, there is one small baby, very small female baby is there. And that time this person also nourishment, this woodman nourishment to her. And she was born from the stomach of the fish. For this regard, her body smell called fish. For this regard, everybody called him Matsya Gandha. Sanskrit word Matsya means fish. Gandha means smell. Matsya Gandha. And bad smell, no one can sit in front of her. Everybody, chalo. Bad smell coming from. So now coming in this way, that boatman, Parasar Rishi midday, he told the boatman that I have to cross Jamuna. And that boatman, he told, oh, I am now very tired because lunchtime, just I took prasad. Now I am taking rest. Maybe after 1 hour, then I can drive my boat and crossing Jamuna. But Parasar Rishi told, no, in this moment, have to, I cross the river. That time that old man told his daughter, what is the daughter's name? Manda or Satyavati. Yeah, you drive the boat, then Rishi can go. So that young girl, what is her name? Satyavati or Matsya Gandha. She drove the boat. Parasar Rishi city. And when boat came in the middle of the Jamuna, Parasar Rishi just put his glance towards her. Then she became pregnant. With her glance, she became pregnant. And then she became very upset because she is virgin and younger. Then she also told Parasar Rishi, oh, now I am pregnant, virgin girl, what to do now? In my society kicked out me. That time Parasar Rishi told to her, hey Satyavati, don't worry. From your own one great saintly person will manifest. Then boat come in the middle of the Jamuna, one small island. Then boat stuck. Then Satyavati or Matsya Gandha, she gave birth the one small baby. That is called Vasudev. When she gave birth the baby, then all have bad smell. What about bad smell? Fish smell disappeared. And sweet smell coming from her body. And her body very bitter and attractive. Look. And very quickly, that baby manifested in the form of young form, Vasudeva. And so he was born in the middle of the Jamuna, in the island, for this regard called Dev. And he was Krishna avatar, incarnation of Krishna. For this regard, his name is called Krishna also. And another, his complexion was blackish. Blackish complexion. For this regard, his name is called Krishna. Why his name is Krishna? Two names. He is the incarnation of Krishna. For this regard, also he is called Krishna. And his complexion also blackish. The Krishna. Dvaipayan means he was born in island. So he is called Krishna Dvaipayan. Vedas, and he also manifested the Vedas. Rig, Sam, Juju, Atharvas. And 4 Vedas. He divided 4 Vedas. And Vedanta Sutra. Very highest philosophy, Vedanta Sutra. Mahabharatam, he wrote also Mahabharata. Upanishad, and 11,080 Upanishad, he also wrote. And Puranas, many Puranas he wrote. And especially 18th Puranas are very prominent. And how many? 18th, 180. And but these Puranas also divided into 3. Are there Sattik Puran, Rajasic Puran and Tamasic Puran. Because different peoples, they are different, they are also activities. Some people, Sattik people answer. Some their mind, mood of goodness, that is called Sattik Puran. For this regard, Vyasdev Goswami, he wrote Sattik Puranas. Some people also Rajasic. Rajasic means mood of patience. And that is called, for this regard, Vyasdev, he wrote Sattik, Rajasic Puranas. Or Tamasic Puran, some people they are ignorance, mood of ignorance. For this regard, Vyasdev Goswami, he wrote also Tamasic Puran. So how many Puranas? 18 Puran, but divided in 3. Sattik Puran, Rajasic Puran and Tamasic Puran. Every Puran is 6. That means 6 Sattik Puran or 6 Rajasic Puran or 6 Tamasic Puran. Understand? You can go watching TV. Everybody not watching the same serial TV. Some people they like different. Understand? You watching TV or not? What? Sometimes. Sometimes, anytime is no time. You have no time also watching TV. They do it. Sometimes. Okay. Some people they like different watching TV. So in the same way, Vyasdev, he manifested 3 Puranas, Sattik Puran, Rajasic Puran and Tamasic Puran. Because different people, they are swabhav, nature. And some people they watch the TV, but the fighting was going on. Basically young girl, young boy, they want to the fighting. And babies they were watching too. And then how to play the baby. So TV company also manifested different channel. Understand these things. So for this regard, with Krishna Dvaipayan Vedavyas, he manifested these Sattik, Rajasic and Tamasic Puranas. And different. In this way, he manifested many things, but his mind is very disturbed. One day, after chanting his Gayatri mantra and sitting on the bank of the river Saraswati, and he could not understand what is the root cause of the disturbance of his mind. Sometimes your mind disturbed or not? Eh? Why? Every day. Sometimes your mind disturbed. But you have to find out the cause of disturbance of your mind. Eh? Eh? You ask yourself why your mind is disturbed. What is the root cause? Eh? It's coming automatically. If you go to the doctor, then doctor will be diagnose the root cause of your disease. Why this disease coming? Then doctor asks many things, many questions to you. As a psychologist, they ask many questions. Do you think? What is your mind disturbance? Who is your friend? You talk with him. How many hours associated? Then you ask, give your mobile. I will check what you are watching. This is the main reason also. Disturbance of your mind. Main reason is what? Mobile. Too much watching the mobile, there is a radium coming and affect your mind, and slowly poison coming. And most of the time, young boy, young girl, they also addicted with the radium of the mobile. Understand? Very bad now. Because if you earn many hours to watch your mobile or each call, that the radium is coming, and the radium very subtle way, and also destroy all the cell of your brain. You don't know. If you research, in the scientists they are saying these things. When you sleep, your mobile and phone or your computer should be 5 meters from your bed. Understand? Otherwise, that radium, you see? That is also affected your brain, and every second, and that radium killed all the cell of your brain. You don't know, that is all. And those who are so much habits coming, they are say addicted. Addicted, understand? Intoxicated with LSD, completely blind. So for this regard, science also explains this. So when you go to sleep, you have to keep your mobile or your cell phone or your iPad or computer at least 5 meters from your bed. This is true. Otherwise, slowly, this radium killed all your cell of the brain. Then one day you will become completely mad. Your brain not working. What is your mobile? Always keeping?
Yes.
No. There is called one cancer addict. As like drug addicted.
Intoxication.
Yes, intoxication. Very careful this thing. What did I say?
Divided in three because the person has born.
If divided Vedas, understand? How many Vedas? 4 Vedas. Rig, Sam, Jaju, Atharva. 4 Vedas. Then also Upavedas, this way, Sab-Vedas, Mahabharatam. Then he also manifested Vedanta Sutra, 555 slokas, small more slokas, these are also. And Puranas, Upanishad, but his mind is disturbed. So I told, one day after chanting his Gayatri mantra, when he was sitting on the bank of the river of Saraswati, he could not find out what is the root cause of the disturbance of his mind. He could not disturb. And mind disturbed. I told, you have to find out the root cause of your disturbance of mind. What is the cause? And that time, in the meantime, Narad Rishi, he appeared. Narad Rishi is a perfect, genuine spiritual master. And understand? Narad Rishi suddenly told Vasudev, I know the cause of disturbance of your mind. Vasudev, he did not ask to Narad Rishi, what is the disturbance of mind? But Narad Rishi realized, this is called bona fide Guru. You tell or not, but bona fide Guru, just see your face and realize, what is your problem? What is your problem? No. Understand? With a high-class physician, doctor, no need to speak anything. Just see or check your pulse, then can recognize you, what is your problem. Who is very high-class and elevated doctor, just see your face, then really what kinds of your disease. Or checking the pulse. Just taking your pulse. This is your disease. No need to ask. What is your disease? Many things. So Vasudev did not say to anything to Narad Rishi, but Narad Rishi, he is bona fide Guru. So Narad Rishi told Vasudev, I know the cause of disturbance of mind. Why? What is the cause of disturbance of mind? Because you wrote many granthas. Just I told, Vedas, Upanishad, Puranas, Vedanta Sutra. And your book everybody is reading, and they could not understand what is the purpose about this book. People are completely confused to read your book. But what is that? You did mistake 4 things in your book. How many? 4. First, in your grantha, not completely explain who is the Supreme Personality of God is and Bhagavan. You did not write properly. Understand? For this regard, people they confuse. Give an example. If you read Shiva Puran, you were thinking Shivji is Bhagavan. Understand? If you read Shiva Puran, then you think Shivji is the Supreme, and everyone manifested from Lord Shiva. If you read Vishnu Puran, then if you think everybody manifested from Vishnu. If you read Matsya Puran, different Puranas, they can oh, he is Supreme Personality of God. So people are completely confused. Who is the Supreme Personality of God? He is saying Bhagavan. If Lord is one, so why many persons are there? So people are completely confused. Especially in our scriptures explain 3 devatas. 3 devata means 3 main devatas. What is called? Brahma, Vishnu and Shiva. How many? 3. And Brahma understand, we have 4 heads. Shiva, how many heads? 5. 5. Brahma ji 4 heads, Shiv ji 5 heads, and Vishnu, how many heads? 1. Understand this? So who has many heads, he is the best. So Shiv ji has 5, Brahma ji 4, or Vishnu 1. So people are confused. Who is Bhagavan? Brahma ji, Shiv ji, or Vishnu? People confused. This Who is Bhagavan? Many people they worship Shiv, many persons they worship Brahma, many people worship Vishnu. If Bhagavan is one, so why 3 devatas? And they confused. In your Puranas, you not clearly explain who is Swayam Bhagavan. This is people confused. Second, you not clearly explain your Puranas. What is the supreme, ultimate goal of the living entities? What is your ultimate goal? What do you want? Supreme ultimate goal. What is your ultimate goal? You didn't know. You explain your Puranas, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. Dharma means religion, Artha means economical development. Understand? Artha. Dharma means religion, Dharma, Artha means economical development. Kama means and different kinds of enjoying the sense gratification. Or moksha means liberation. You will explain this way. For this regard, many people they worship many demigods also. You want Siddhi, worship Ganesh. Siddhidata Ganesh. If you want wealth, money, worship Lakshmi. So many people they worship 2 at a time. Lakshmi and Ganesh. Mystic power will come from Ganesh, or money, wealth is coming from Lakshmi. Many people worship Ganesh, Lakshmi. Many people also worship Narayan. Narayan protect to us. Because he has Sudarshan Chakra, Narayan. So Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. People they are thinking. Actually, what is the ultimate goal? If you get wealth, money, or mystic power, you cannot conquer the death. If you have wealth of money, will you die or not? Or when you will die, how much money you will take with you? How much? Jamala? Nothing. You cannot take 1 penny with you. Even you cannot take 1 small piece of thread and needle. You cannot take with you. But people are thinking, oh, need wealth, money, wife, children, many things there. Dehi, mom. Hey, Lakshmi Devi, give more money, come. Ganesh give many mystic power. But what is that? One day will we die or not? Nothing. Most of the demon, Ravan, Kumbhakarna, Jarasandha, Kal, Nemi, many demons. Even also Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakasipu, they got lot of mystic power. And they had also lot of wealth, money. Hiranyaksha, Hiranyakasipu. Ravana, you have Have you heard the name of Ravana? You didn't? Ravana. Who is the king of Lanka? You understand?
Sri Lanka?
Sri Lanka. Yeah.
Sitaram. The passatempo de Sitaram. Demônio do passatempo.
Demon.
Sita.
Who kidnapped Sita?
Yes.
Ravana. His kingdom is full of gold. That is called Sarna Lanka. Sri Lanka.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes.
But Ravan, finally he died or no? Died or no?
Of course.
How many gold he took with him when he died?
Nothing.
Nothing. I think he is vast of wealth, money, wife, children. Understand? How many sons of Ravana? 1 lakh son. How many sons have you? Ravan had 1 lakh. 100,000 sons, Ravana. How many grandsons? 1,25,000 grandson. Swalakha Nati. 1 lakh putra tar Swalakha Nati. Vamsh Dite Naruhila Darbar. Ravana had this. Indrajit, his son, who conquered Indra, who is the king of heaven. His son is not ordinary son. And his wife's name was Mandodari. Ravan's wife's name? Mandodari. Mandodari means his wife. Very beautiful, slender. West Mandodari, very beautiful and attractive. His wife. How much gold in your house? How much? Don't tell to me. No. But Ravan, his kingdom full of gold. For this is called Sri Sarna Lanka. Sarna means gold. Some person also told, say, the Ravan, his treasury in Brazil.
Yes.
He also made one tunnel under the ocean from Sri Lanka to Brazil.
Rio de Janeiro. Rio de Janeiro.
Rio de Janeiro.
Oh, because
Maybe São Paulo. Maybe Victoria.
For gold,
Rio,
Rio.
for gold, better is Minas Gerais.
Yes, yes.
Where all the gold is under the earth.
Minerals.
Yes. It's a state here in Brazil that...
Yeah, many people are saying this way. Maybe true, maybe not true. Possible also. So the Ravan, his treasury in Brazil, and he put everything, and from there he also made one tunnel under the ocean, and he put in here. Okay. Why I am saying these things? But finally Ravan left body or not? When he left his body, when he died, he did not take one small piece of gold with him, nothing. So here the dharma, artha, useless. Moksha, liberation. Actually, this is liberation, that is called the margin Brahma Mukti, Sajaja Mukti. That is called the commit spiritual suicide. So now coming to Vyasdev, and he wrote these things in his Grantha, Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha. But this is not the ultimate goal of the living entities. What is the ultimate goal of the living entities? Krishna Bhakti, Krishna Prem, especially Braja Prem. Understand? How to attain the highest prem of the Brajavasis, the residents of Braj. Aradhu Bhagavan Brajashatanaya तद्धाम वृंदावन रम्मा काचित पसना ब्रजबुध वर्गण ज कल्पिता श्रीमद् भागवतं प्रमाणवं प्रेम पुमार्थ महान श्री चैतन्य महाप्रभुर्मतमिदं तत्रादरो न परः. And Vishwanath Chakravarti Pad very clearly explained this. What is the ultimate goal of the living entities? Krishna Prem, Prema Bhakti. Or Prema Bhakti topmost, Braja Prem. Or Braja Prem topmost, Srimati Radhika's highest mode. And this is the thing. Brahma, Shiva, Narada, Uddhava, all they are hankering how to receive on the sprinkle mood of Srimati Radhika. अहो भाग्यो महो भाग्यो नंद गोप व्रजु गोसाम जनमित्रं परमानंद पूर्ण ब्रह्म सनातन. Brahma ji recited this verse. How Brajavasis they are fortunate. They make friendship with Krishna as like their families members. How they are fortunate. Subal Siddham, how they are fortunate. Always they are staying with Krishna. Nanda Jasoda, how their nourishment to Krishna as like they are innocent baby. Gopis, how they also chastisement to Krishna. And their relationship with Krishna as like, what do you call it? Lover and beloved. And they also use many harsh words to Krishna. And Krishna is very happy with their sweet harsh words. So for this regard, Uddhav again and again bow down his forehead. If he would I take birth in Vrindavan, in the small grass, blade of grass, creepers may life will be successful. For the Asamu Charnarunu, Jusamu Sam, Vrindavane Kim Bigulmalato Sidanam, Ja Dusta Jajana Arjo Kathancha Hitka, Bhejun Mukunda Padavi Sutivi, Bimilkam. So now this is one by one told, this is the you did not write what is the ultimate goal of the living entities. What is the ultimate goal of the living entity? Braja Prem, especially Prem of Gopis and especially Prem of Srimati Radhika. Radha Prem, Radha Dasam. You did not write. Fourth, you did not write in your granthas the in sequence of Krishna Lila Katha. Katha should be right in step by step. Vatsalya Ras Katha, Sakha Ras Katha, then Madhurya Ras Katha, step by step. But in Puranas you not write this way. Krishna Lila, Vrindavan Lila, Dwarka Lila, Mathura Lila, you mix together. So people are confused which Supreme Personality of God is saying. They told, hey Narada Rishi, what you will do now? Then Narada Rishi told, I will give one very nice advice to you. You wrote latest Purana Srimad Bhagavatam. In this Srimad Bhagavatam, first we explain the Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Right, very clear. Ete Jamsa Kalapungsa Krishnastu of Krishna. You write very clearly. Ete Jamsa Kalapungsa Krishnastu Bhagavan Swayam. Who is saying Bhagavan? Krishna. Or other, they are called incarnation of Lord. Incarnation means then avatar. Or Krishna is called Swayam Bhagavan. Jahar Bhagavatta hoite Anner Bhagavatta. Say what? Swayam Bhagavan. Who is Swayam Bhagavan? All the incarnation manifested from him. It's called Swayam Bhagavan. Ramadi Murtesu Kala Niyamena Tishtan Nana Avataro Makrut Bhuvanesu Kintu Krishna Sang Paramavat Parama Pumanajo Govindam Adi Purusam Tamaham Bhajami. 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 Who is Adi Purus? Who is the source of all the incarnation of Lord Krishna. So Krishna is called Adi Purus. Isara Parama Krishna Sachidananda Vigraha Anadiradi Govinda Sarva Karana Karana. And that's the Naradashi told. You write this. First you write Krishna's Guru Bhagavan. And he appears Krishna in this material world when demons they disturb the devotees of Lord and destroyed the Varnashram Dharma. Indrari Mrigal Mariyanti Jugi. So you write this thing. Second, Vasudev Goswami, in Naradashi told Vasudev, you write your latest from Srimad Bhagavatam. What? Dharma, Artha, Kama, Moksha, this is not our ultimate goal. Krishna Prem, Braja Prem. And you also write Krishna's all sweet Lila, Madhurya Lila. Gokul Lila, how Krishna, he took birth from the womb of Mother Jashoda. Nandastu Atmajutpanne, Jato Radhu Mahamune. Write this. And Krishna's very nice, sweet childhood pastimes you write first. In sequence. Namami Saram Sachidananda Rupam Lasad Kundalam Gokule Rajanam Jasoda Violo Khalabdabamanam Varamrishtam Tata Rudantam Murnetram Jugmamrijantam Karambuja Jugmena Satam Kanetram Mursasakampa Srirekam Kakanta Sitagai Vadamo Daram Bhaktivanam Ikase Lilaabhi Ananda Kunde Sago Samni Majantam Achapayantam Radhiyasitabgesu Bhaktidistatam Una Premastatam Sata Vritti Vande Namami Saram Sachidananda Rupam Lasad Kundalam Bakule Rajanam. Very nice, beautiful. Damodar Ashtakam Sattaprita Muni glorification. The glorification of Krishna's very nice, beautiful childhood pastimes. Idrika Salilavi Ananda Kunde Swaghosa Nimajjatam Akchapayantam Tadya Isatadgesu Bhakti Satattam Punapremastattam Satabriti Bande. How Krishna performed sweet childhood Leela in the courtiers of Nanda Maharaj. Ahomya. Sutima Paresh Mitima Kare Bharat Manne Bhavita Ahamyo Naham Bande Jasalande Prabram. Some person also glorified to Shruti, Vedas, Smriti Shastra. Sutima Paresh Mitima Kare Bharat Manne. Some also glorified about Mahabharata. श्रुति में पढ़े स्मृति में पढ़े अहम यम नंदन बंदे but I pay my obeisances in the lotus feet of Nanda Maharaj. Why? Because in the courtyards of Nanda Maharaj, Krishna, who is Parabrahma Bhagavan, he is rolling on the ground. And baby Krishna. Where? In the cow shed of Nanda Maharaj. And his body completely was smeared with the cow dung and urine of the cow. Because Krishna, baby Krishna, he went in the cow shed of Nanda Maharaj, baby. Then cows, they are stooling and urine. And Krishna could not, baby Krishna could not walk. Then he fell down. Where? In the cow dung and urine of the cows. And Krishna's body completely was smeared with it. Oh, Parabrahma Bhagavan, how is beautiful this form. Krishna's body completely covered with the cow dung. Cow dung, understand? And urine of the cows. And Krishna is crying, Papa, Papa, Papa. Please save me, save me. We Parabrahma Bhagavan. And now cannot walk in the shed of cows, cow shed. Because there is full of cow dung and urine. And he fulfilled it. So they, I pay my obeisances. Nanda Maharaj, where Krishna rolling on the cow shed. Rolling. So the Sruti Mapari, Smriti Matari, Bharata Mani Bhavita, Ahamyamanandam Bande Jasalande Parabrahma. Especially chant holy name Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. So Narada Ji told, you have to write these types of leelas. How Parabrahma Bhagavan Krishna, who is the source of incarnation of with the source of all incarnation, Avatari, Ram, Vishnu, manifested from him. And now he is crying for the breast milk of Mother Jashoda. Look at this. But Leela already write these things. Not only this, how Krishna performs this sweet Leela with his friend Subal Sudam. These types of Leela you write it. That will Sakharas Leela Katha. Then you write how Krishna performed Ras dance with the gopis. Rasa Leela Katha. This Katha is. And step by step, you also explain Krishna's all sweet Leela in Vrindavan. How Krishna played the flute and all the gopis completely intoxicated. Radha nache, Krishna nache, nache gopi gan. Man mera ban gaye re sakhe pavan Vrindavan. Radha nache, Krishna nache, nache gopi gan. Man mera ban gaye re sakhe pavan Vrindavan. Radha nache, Krishna nache, nache gopi gan. Man mera ban gaye re sakhe pavan Vrindavan. Sita nache, Vishaka nache sakhi gan. Man mera ban gaye re sakhe pavan Vrindavan. Radha nache, Krishna nache, nache gopi gan. Man mera ban gaye re sakhe pavan Vrindavan. Lalita nache, Vishaka nache, nache sakhi gan. Lalita nache, Vishaka nache, nache sakhi gan. Man mera ban gaye re sakhe pavan Vrindavan. Sari Krishna's all lila, childhood pastimes, then youth and young pastimes. Then Vrindavan lila, then you write Krishna's Mathura lila. How Krishna came in Mathura and he killed Kamsa and others demons. Then you write Krishna's what lila? Dwarika lila. Yeah, that. How Krishna performed very nice, beautiful household pastime, Grihastha lila. Eh? Yes. Many wives. How many wives? 16,108. Eh? And also many sons and daughters, big families. Eh? These things. How Krishna maintained with his big family. Eh? If you are one son, one daughter, very difficult for you. Two sons, two daughters, very difficult. Are Krishna's? How many sons, daughters, wives? Eh? Vaikuntha janitu vara daravatta jatra khelati prabhu swadara atma japrita. So in this Dwarika. Then Narada Vyasdev told, how will write these things? They will practice bhakti yoga. Bhakti yoga manasa samaka praniti amali apasat purusam purna mayancha tadapasrayam. If you practice bhakti yoga, then you can see direct all the sweet pastimes of Krishna. And all you will manifest in front of your transcendental eyes. So, by the causes of Narada Rishi, then Vyasdev, he practiced which yoga? Bhakti yoga. He is saying the bhakti yoga manasa samaka praniti amali apasat purusam purna mayancha tadapasrayam. He saw how Krishna performed all these sweet lila, which I told you step by step. And Krishna's and Vyasdev, he saw how the living entities, they entangled with Maya, and how they also deliver from this Maya, everything. And now this Vyasdev, he saw Maya, illusion, production, Lord, she is very far from Krishna. Yes? Then he wrote latest Puranam, which Grantha? Srimad Bhagavatam Sarvavedanta Saram hi Srimad Bhagavatam Vissati Tatra Samtetta Sanannat Kachi. If you are little bit taste to hearing Srimad Bhagavat Katha, then you have no taste to listen other Kathas. You have to read every day which Grantha? Srimad Bhagavatam Nigama Anusana Sarvavedanta Saram hi Srimad Bhagavatam is all the essence of Ved Puran, that is called Srimad Bhagavatam. Nigama kalpatarur galita phalam sukam khadamita drava samjutam pibata bhagavata rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka. Nigama kalpatarur galita phalam sukam khadamita drava samjutam pibata bhagavata rasamalayam muhuraho rasika bhuvi bhavuka. Every day you realize the Srimad Bhagavatam. Because Srimad Bhagavatam, there is a very nice, beautiful, juicy, ripened fruits. No any seed inside also. No any, what is called? Pills. Only full of juice. Rasa malayam. Sweet nectar in there. But they are coming from where? Because Vedarupi Kalpavriksha. Vedas is called the Kalpavriksha. And that Veda Kalpavriksha and ripen sweet juicy fruits, Srimad Bhagavatam. And just Srimad Bhagavatam coming in this matter with our Guru Parampara. So Bhagavad Katha listen and this way. Then your life will be successful. Then Vyasdev, he manifested Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Katha. Amrit, nectar, sweet nectar. Tava Kathamritam, Tapta Jivanam, Kavi Vireditam, Kalma Sahapam, Sravana Mangalam, Srimadatam, Bhuvidrinantite, Bhuridajana. Bhagavad Katha is Krishna Katha is actually sweet nectar, amrit, And understand? Good Premanand. Bolo Vyasa Narada Sangvadi Khir. The conversation between Narada Rishi and Vyasadeva. Good Premanand. Arati? Cooked or not?
Já ofereceu?
Krishna Gurudeva ki.
Okay, do Arati. Okay, now Arati. Oh, this one put up.